Yeah, hi, hello guys. This is Chandra B, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Light Stack Software Programming Academy. This is my second video. I have prepared here about the architecture which I have shown you in my last video, which I'm going to explain you. Before everything, like this video is basically designed to make the concept of microservices, which is accessible to everyone, especially for the beginners. So therefore, it is not necessary for the viewers to have a deep understanding of monolithic architecture at the outset, because the primary focus is to first understand what a microservice is. So this approach is similar to how we learn any programming, any coding. So at initial stage, we focus on understanding the syntax of a programming language, before diving into its deeper concept or theoretical background. So over time, as our knowledge grows, we begin to appreciate why programming language were developed and explore their design principles, and many more things. So in the same manner, in the same way, we will first build an understanding of microservice, what they are, how they function, and their architectural component. Later, we will discuss the motivation behind the shifting to microservice and why they are considered more scalable and maintainable than monolithic architecture. So as previously mentioned, monolithic applications tend to become difficult to manage and modify as they grow in size and complexity. So to illustrate or to explain this, we are using a reference diagram here, which are sourced from the Microsoft official documentation, which I have mentioned in my later pages, and the microservice official site, which is tend to like microservice.io. So the links are in the description or in my next slides you will able to see. So here first I'm start with what is this basic architecture. Here you will able to see the client, which is very basic. Client always send the request and which directly hit to the UI part, and then the server through the API or through the UI, user interface or GUI part. So here I have created that in a very simpler manner, where you will see the client is requesting whatever data, it is directly hitting to the I mean whatever data is into the server, that will requesting to the particular API, and API getting entire information from the database by communicating with them, with the transactional data what is required from the client, and then send it back to the server, which is send it back to the client over the UI. Here it was the simple architecture, before microservice we all were using. But nowadays microservice has been introduced here. So for every API, if there is a transactional API, master API, or any third party API, so for each and every API there is a different microservice will be built, and they all work together at one place, but differently at initial level, differently at their initial stage. They are having their respective databases, and master database is at different at one master server, from where all these breakable databases will be communicating with the APIs, with the respective APIs, and then send data, requested data to the client. So this is how all process will done in in one manner, in very clear manner at initial stage, to understandable by everyone, whoever are working on the server side like cloud, whoever are working on the UI side like React, Next, Node, or whatever technology people use in the application. And the backend side, if any logic hits or any implementation required, so for in that sense. Here in my next slide, I have mentioned in more simpler manner, which really looks here complex. I'm mentioning from my end because yes, microservice is really complex at initial level. Gradually, you will learn it, you will see it, you will find it one of the most durable, one of the most scalable architecture throughout the any kind of layer, any kind of application, especially which are flexible, which are growing day by day, which requires maintenance every time for those kind of applications. So here you will able to see the master databases that communicating with a different all the microservice. which are at one place in the black box, black circle I have mentioned. The API gateway, which is coming, which is handling the APIs, the interfaces, the firewalls, the authorization authentication part are handled differently at the different transactional database. So these kind of things can happen. It can grow, it can this is very simple. Don't make it or don't put it in your mind, but just judge it like that this is very complex architecture. This is not as easy as people think. So moving to the next slide. For the microservice architecture, or for the microservice part, I studied more, and every time move from Microsoft soft site and microservice, which I have mentioned already. The links are here. You can copy and paste, and you can also directly see from your end, because I will take in my further videos always, as I mentioned at the start time, that I will go with the AI technologies through microservice. So my focus is not focus only on the theoretical part. My focus is completely onto the this practical part, because it is dedicated to the newcomers, to the interns, to the people who are already there in the market, who are there already working, but they are new to the microservice or the AI technology. Moving to the next slide. For the AI technology, I have started with the .NET, as I maybe I have mentioned, but now I'm mentioning that I will take further for ASP.NET with SQL Server, the database, and for the front end, maybe I will use React or Angular. So here, just to download ASP.NET, you may go with the latest version, which, because I will use the latest version. It is your choice what you want, but please make it 2017 or the further versions after 2017 version of .NET. So here I have installed it from the official website again of Microsoft, which I have mentioned here. The screenshot I have put it here. You please go there and just click on this part, the Visual Studio, and in the next step you can directly go to the download button, which is on the very top in the black stripe you can see in the menu bar. And after that, in the third step, you will go to the community version, because this is the only version which is free for everyone, who all are the learners, who all are new and who are experienced, so that you can install it on your local PC and you can run it locally. The professional and the enterprise versions are, yes, of course, they are free as a trial, but there is a limitation of 1 month or something. I'll make the video on these three as a difference as well. If you want me to make, I'll make, and I'll post here definitely, for the ease of yours, so you can install as per your ease. And in the next step, after downloading, sorry, before downloading, here you will see first the setup. That setup you need to install with the help of the Visual Studio installer. That will take more time. The second step here, Visual Studio installer, will take time, and then you need to click on the yes, as your window will ask for the changes after that. And then whatever required document you want, I mean content you want to install, please check on that and then install. Be ensure, do not check on all the content, because that can make your system size or make it out of size. So please be ensure about that. I'll make the video separately and I'll post it soon here. Then select your window option. I actually keep it general, because I want, maybe I can go for any other language. So general is just uh, for C sharp, for like Java or any other language also we can use over there as per the requirement. So I have put it general. Then go for the color visualization. I have put it black, because that also provide ease to the eye. You must be heard from some the ENT specialist that for the eye comfort, black screen should be more better for the programmer. So I have chosen black. It's up to you what you like. Now let's start your first page here, which I have put it. You can see that I have created one page. The screenshot only I have put it here. You need to click on the new project, and then you need to click some web app where MVC is mentioned, like model view controller, that you need to choose. I will clear in my all the steps while recording my further videos on programming. So I'll first explain you entire of this bars or these sections, which is mentioned over and above the topmost like menu bar, file, edit, view. What are all these? I'll explain you. And in the next step, there is a which I'm keep on talking since day one. In my very first page also I have mentioned for the AI tools and technologies. So this is the first which I can show you in the 2022 version only, which is mentioned here clearly. This is the GitHub Copilot, which is a AI tool, AI thing which provide you the faster way to write a code. He can write your code, he can debug your code, he can give you the fast of your intelligence and make your life easy being a developer. So I'll make you learn this part, and then in the further section I'll show you the solution explorer, and there is a git part where the cloud platform is there, so that you can commit your code or in your repository. So that is a different thing, that are simply the cloud part, which is handled after deployment of your application, or just to save your application while working in any organization. So that is a different thing, but here my motto is to explain you the AI technology, which I'm starting with the GitHub AI. So first I'll create any project which can be easily explained to you, and where I can show you easily how AI introduced, how by one click you can see the AI magic in your code. So this is all about my motto is, thank you so much guys for your patience listening me and giving me motivation. I saw there are 24 approx viewers on my page. So after this took 3 days for me to prepare next video and just launching here. I had to think upon everyone, and then I have to explain along with my experience what I have 12 to 15 years. So thank you so much guys, and please be motivated, because programming is not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but this is everything for any passionate developer, for any passionate programmer. And trust me, this makes your life easy, and yes, money making also. Thank you so much. Thank you again. This is Chandra B, and I hope you all are very well, good. Thank you, and thank you for motivating me. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time in my next video.